Hey, peace family, class is in session. We have this concept called legacy building and wealth building, right? And we know our principles, right? Create cash, keep cash, grow cash, protect cash, pass it on, right? We get it. In order for us to keep cash though, we gotta have great budgeting. We gotta know our money well, I say. It's a quote I have. When everybody write this quote down. Know your money well. That means you gotta know where it's at, where it's going, where it's coming from, who's it getting expense to. And the way that we know our money well is through proper budgeting. I don't care if it's down to daily budgeting, weekly budgeting, certainly monthly budgeting, quarterly budgeting, and then annual budgeting. In business, we call this a P&L. So I want you to understand what a P&L is, a profit and loss statement. So not only do you need to have a P&L for your business, right? Profit and loss statement for your business, which reflects the net income or net operating income or revenue of your business. I believe as the CEOs of our last names, I believe our last names are like organizations, are like businesses, that we need a home P&L, a home profit and loss statement. So the way that we do that is through our budget, which is simply looking at how much money do we have coming into our home, right? Top of the line of the budget. How much is coming in from your main job, your side job, your other job, your main business, right? Investments, dividends, returns, all that. Where's money coming from? I don't care if you're Ubering, part-time, walking dogs, whatever it is, doing hair, barbershop, wherever the money's coming from, that's the top line of our P&L. That's our income, right? That's the profit side, the gross profit side. Remember we said gross is like throwing up. It's all of it. Ugh. It's all of our profit, all of our income. And then we're going to look at our losses. That's the liabilities. That's the debt. Those are the expenses. So we look at the liability, debt, and expenses, and we subtract it from our gross profit, and then we get what's called a net profit or net income for our household. So when we want to know our money well, we want to know where are all these expenses coming from. My wife and I, Ernestine, recently did our household P&L, and we found this account that kind of looked like Verizon, but it wasn't Verizon, and we were getting billed like $249 a month for this like walkie-talkie company that we never ever used, never ever had, and we end up finding out that we paid $1,900 over the year for something that we never even knew about. So if we didn't properly know our money well, we wouldn't have been able to reverse those charges and put $1,900 back in our family bank account. Sometimes we'll look at our P&L and they're not fraudulent charges, but we'll look at our DoorDash and Uber Eats and Postmate and see that we've ordered way too much food than we need to. And if we're ordering $500 a month on food, that's $6,000 a year. What if we cut that down in half and now can save an extra $3,000 a year that can go into other investments? $3,000 a year is 3% down on a $100,000 house, right? So by knowing your money well, holding a family P&L, you're able to make more informed decisions about your debt, your liability, and your expenses, and about how much more money you need to get to net profit that actually starts to reflect abundance. Assets that actually start to reflect abundance, because we know wealth is about having an abundance of cash and assets that supersede that debt and those liabilities and those expenses. So in order to make all that happen, we actually got to put it all on paper. We got to suck it up, because many of us don't want to do that because we don't want to see what we're going to see. And we got to be honest in our self-reflection and honest in our financial reflection to make sure we're being good stewards over the family organization called our last name. So class is out of session. I just gave you some specific takeaways that you can use to start to ensure you're keeping track of your money, knowing your money well, knowing and understanding your income, your losses, and that family P&L, profit and loss statement, that you also should be doing for your businesses, right? So we'll talk about who can help you do that in further lessons, as there are some people you can hire that can help you do it at the highest level. But right now, I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that share is so important that we spread this message. I'm doing my part. I'm here in detention center teaching you class, and now you need to share this message so others can be more informed. And I'll see you in our next session. Peace.